Hello students, welcome to the Google Classroom once again. Now students, today we are going to learn about a poem Cherry Tree written by the poet Ruskin Bond. This poem tells us about relationship between a boy and the nature. This poem reflects love, care, bonding, relationship, duty and even struggle. Struggle of the cherry tree. So the poem revolves around the cherry tree and the poet himself. Now, students, this poem begins with the poet remembering that 8 years ago he had placed a cherry tree in the grass, in the ground. Because why he placed the cherry seed in the grass? Because he wanted to have his own tree, his own cherry tree. So he watered it once and forgotten about it. He just watered it once and he just forget that he want to have his own tree. Now the poet forgot about the seed he had placed. Meanwhile, the seed continues to grow. Winter passes and spring arrives, and one day the poet notices the small plant, a small tender plant in a grass where he had placed the seed. Now, no one had known about it, not cared for it, but still the seed grown into a tiny 5-month-old sapling. Sapling means a young, tender plant. Goats ate the leaves of the plant. Even grass cutter cut it with its sharp cutting blades. Even in monsoon also, the plant suffered from disease and it became so dry. So the poet he felt that now the cherry tree will not grow more. So he forgot again. But the poet noticed the 3 new shoots grown from the plant when the next monsoon arrived. 3 new tender green shoots. It seemed like the shoots are struggling to come upward for sunlight and air, and trying to grow more and more and stay alive. So the poet he noticed that it seemed that the small tender cherry tree it is trying to grow more, to come upward from the ground, to stay alive, to take air and sunlight, and to stay alive and grow more and more. Now, the poet he knows that it will grow more, and he was eager to see him grow more and more big. But he could only wait before the nature. Afterwards, he went to Kashmir further and come back little thinner and weak also. When he come back, the poet the poet was little bit thinner and weak. But when he saw the cherry tree, his own cherry tree, he felt very proud and richer by cherry tree, because his cherry tree was 6 feet tall now, which was his own tree. So when he returned from Kashmir, he felt he was not so healthy and he is not so uh, rich. But when he saw towards his own cherry tree, he felt so proud and he felt that he is healthy and he is rich, because he is having his own cherry tree, the cherry tree which is very tall and which is very big. The poet he couldn't believe that actually he has his own cherry tree, from which a ripe berry of cherry fruit hanging from the branch. The next year, the cherry tree it bore delicate pink cherry blossoms, cherry flowers, which were very delicate, which can easily fall from a slight breeze also. This kind of deli, uh, uh, tenderness was there in the flower of the cherry tree. The poet, he returns to the present after thinking back on how the tree came to be there. Now he is laying on the grass, looking towards the sky from the green leaves of his cherry tree. He watched the birds are chirping, even bees are flying and sucking the nectar from the flowers. All these things he is watching by lying under the cherry tree, his own cherry tree. As the sun sets and stars appeared, there was the noise of crickets. Moon moths are flying, and the poet's heart is singing joyfully under his own cherry tree, which he has planted many years ago. So, this is a poem, Cherry Tree, written by the poet himself, and he is sharing his own experience, that how he planted the seed and how he shared, how he passed his time with his own cherry tree. So students, this poem, it reflects the duty, relationship, the struggle, all these things we can learn from the poem. So I hope you understood well. Thank you.